Hello, we are Arnold Sinking City. I've wanted to play this game for a while. I think it came out in like 2019, and I didn't get it. And I see it in the store every now and then. And I wanted it, but then other things were coming out. And so yesterday it was on sale, and so I figured I'd get it. And then I figured that I would I'd just go ahead and stream it in case it's any good. But I guess we'll find out. So, I have like a vague understanding of what this is, but mainly I was just interested in the Lovecraft aspect of it. I haven't looked at any real gameplay since it came out. So, I'm not certain how it's gonna play, but I am hoping that it'll be good. If nothing else, just the story, I'm hoping will be good. Am I supposed to do something here? Oh, golly. I hate that because there's no indicator. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Dang. My guy's crazy.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Wait, that's really good. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, why would that be so bright? Oh. Oh, that's so slow. 1 second. I don't ever know how much to add. Oh, what's this? Traps. I don't ever use traps in anything. I'm too impatient. So we'll have to keep track of these extra XP ones. Okay.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Goodness, why is it? Just be the speed that I want you to be. 1 second. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay,
now get out!
Oh, okay, good talk, friend. How do I? Oh, says it.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I mean, would it let me? I think it would. I think it would let me just kill this dude. Wait. Had to reload. My bad. No, it won't. Dang it. Was there not a person standing right there? Let me, we're gonna reload this save real quick. You know, because I feel like I'm gonna need all them bullets. All them one bullets that I wasted. Whoa. What? Okay. Oh, dude. Is the game just glitching? Is that just...
Don't do that again.
Don't do that again. That's what you sound like. I'll shoot you. I'll at least try. Is it a brick? Got me a good old brick. Oh, this map is big. Reed Heights. That's me. I'm Reed. Hotel, Oracle, cop shop. Wait, what's this? Oh. Whoa, fancy pants up here.
I don't care about your petty excuses.
Whoa.
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
What?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees?
Hardly. They've taken work from local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr.
How did
Throgmorton,
I do that?
it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Well, okay. Let's have us a little investigation. What was that button? Oh, there. Leave your creatures on the floor.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to the crazy man.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, man. Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything, and I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul?
I don't know.
Kay, did I kill
Man, I
him?
just
I
got
don't
here.
know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Choo-choo.
Stealing from a crime scene.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
You know. Whoa, my friend, what are you doing?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Five cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina, Haft.
Never seen knives like this before. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay, so I'm still missing something.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
My head! I still hear those voices.
What happens if I just let myself go crazy?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried...
What?
to flee.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Oh.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Okay.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
That would have been this one.
What's...
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
I still hear those voices.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I've said everything I know.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay. Oh, whoa. I have a melee weapon, apparently. Okay. Whereas, I don't understand how this works. Okay.
I gave you clear instructions.
I've said everything.
Don't do
I know.
anything stupid, newcomer.
I'm confused. Where's this omen thing?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket. The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Take the money from the cash register. I mean, these people don't need it anymore, you know? Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like that thing. Don't like that thing. I don't like that. I don't like that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, it's gone. But I don't know if that means it just disappeared or not. What's this? 1, 2, and 3. So I need to find the bar.
Mr. Throgmorton. I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
I mean, you can go look.
No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Bye.
You look familiar.
Stay alert! Monsters
Carpenter's
from
food
the
get away
grind.
with his darn
Everywhere.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
Yeah.
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
What the? Get them! Oh.
Good talk.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over him. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh?
Obviously.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You
can't
think
be
you're the
bought.
first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Sir, think about it. Game's really slow, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Bye.
What to do? Bam! Kill him. Problem solved. My only thing is, if I tell him the truth, then Lewis will probably die. If
I've
I
said
lie,
everything I know.
then there is the possibility that Lewis is still found.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
And then I am in trouble.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
What, like, see, like, what is happening right now? Am I going crazy again? Titania lifeboat. See, because see, I mean, like, I chose that because I genuinely do think that he was, I do think he was under like influence. I don't know. I guess we'll just commit to that. Oh, god dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I couldn't remember if it was L2 or R2 to sprint, and so I just pushed them both. Yeah. So
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
I'm sorry about that.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
eyes.
Okay. Oh, I got just a whole gun. Alright, we're gonna pause right there. I'm gonna be right back. It'll probably be a few minutes, but I'll be back as quickly as I can. sorry about that. Oh. Alright then. What did my investigation come go with for this area? Oh, was this part of the investigation for that dude? Well. Oh well. Come on now. I didn't like those quick little footsteps running around there. Nothing back here. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, the cops are gone. Oh. Well, okay then. Oh, it literally says press your button to continue at the top.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers. Never again, they say.
Oh. I get cool backpacks. Cool backpacks. Cool outfits. Oh, that's sick. Learn about wild beasts in the Fields Research Cave. We're doing that shit. That's DLC. Ah, dude. That's the one right there. That's the one you want. What's this one? Oh, you're like Sherlock Holmes, I guess. I think we'll wear this one. Boys. I'm here to rob you. I like not having a backpack. I feel goofy running around with that huge backpack on. Like, it does make more sense that you would have a big backpack. The Yellow Kings gang. Interesting. We know somebody who likes yellow.
The door won't budge.
Break it down. Sorry, that was a little bit aggressive. I apologize. Okay, we have the option of down, so we're gonna go up. Ah!
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Blackwood is part of one of the Grand families, right? I'm so confused. You're looking for Southern Old Grove, which is here. Warwick Street. Between Hillside... Oh, sorry. Seaside and Hillside. So right there. Let's see, Northern Grimhaven Bay, at the corner of Hubert Avenue. At Whisper Street. So here's Whisper Street. Where's Hubert Avenue, though? Oh, right there. So it's somewhere here. At the corner of Hubert Avenue. At the corner of Hubert Avenue and Whisper Street. So yeah, Hubert Avenue comes down here to Whisper Street. I mean, like, that would be the corner of those two streets, I would think. I'm really bad with, well, directions and such. That was a fast travel. Took a really cool statue. That boat is called the Cyclops too, but, and, infested area, great, I'm so happy to be here. Wasn't his, when I looked at that picture, or whatever, his like, Navy boat or whatever, was, good lord. It just messed me up, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, great. What is that thing? Oh, I'm dead. Well. Well, I mean, I don't know what to do. Now guess most have vulnerable spots. So are they? Is that what I'm missing? Is like they have a weak spot and I just need to like headshot them or something? Oh, you can make ammo. can make the pistols, but why would you? No, you're not making the pistol. You're making the ammo for the weapon? Yes. Alright. We got it. Easy peasy. That's what they will, just sneak. Whoa, 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 whoa! These guys weren't here last time. No, you're not gonna. Aw. See, now you've made me use up all my ammo. Miss. It's like you have melee combat, but it's so... What the heck is that? What the heck? Oh! Oh, that's not good. No. Oh! Okay, so the creatures are different every time. Which is not good. Okay, now see, how did that not hit? That's what I want. I'm out of ammo again. Oh no. Oh, I've made, yep. God dang. They just come back to life? I don't understand. Okay. Clearly I'm missing something. Because I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. But also, I mean, like, I only have so much ammo. For if they're gonna, unless I'm supposed to, like, double tap them. You know, kill it and then walk over and hit it or something. Okay, so is this reverting my... Okay. I'm confused, because I feel like I didn't have this melee mode before. Oh, so dead end. That's not great. Whoa! Now, are you guys gonna come back alive? Also, there's variants. Oh, god dang it. This game is not made for melee combat. What's that other symbol? What's the other symbol? Is that because I died there? It's like, hey idiot, this is where you die. Why are you back? And you know, that's a fair question. How are these skill points? Now I feel like I'm still gonna get. I don't actually feel like there's anything in this building for me, other than just like the craftable stuff. Also, they now have been alerted to me, so. 12 gauge. So you're saying there's a shotgun. That's like another version. Alright, here's what we do. Absolute game right. Oh, I really needed to not miss that. It's okay. It's okay. We've now got one bullet. Here's what we do. We just leave. Obviously, we absolutely risk all of the progress we've just made for the sake of looting down here. And I'll tell you, not worth. I should not have done this. Oh, no way. That is... You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I'm gonna leave. Well, that was terrible. I didn't even find this thing. So I figure we'll, I'm so glad I have to get in the boat and do that tiny little journey right there. Hello. Hello.
What's your problem?
What are you doing? Just wanted to have a conversation. Well, alrighty then. Let's see. Let's go to the police station. I guess we'll stop by there. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Okay, not an option. Very interesting. I do believe I'm stuck. Well, oh. Okay, now then. I'm confused. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm down the wrong way.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview.
Yeah.
You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
How many others are there?
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Trophy. Confused. Oh, never mind. Keep going. Whoa. Oh.
Stay safe.
And I guess it's it, whatever. Hello.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Do you and I have a problem, officer?
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Great talk. What? I'm so confused. Sure, we'll just... Yep, and then... Yep, and then... I'm so confused. Alright, this is a violent crime. It has a witness. It took place in... Nope, I don't understand. This puzzle is weird. Okay. So I was supposed to have done something. I guess I was supposed to do something similar to this at the Chronicle, so I guess we'll have to go back. Alright. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm totally cheating, by the way. Just so we're all clear, I've totally looked it up because this would have taken me an incredibly long, stupid amount of time to figure this out. So here's what you do. You do... You lie. I don't understand. I don't understand. There.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Interesting.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
What the? Whoa! What? I thought it was like fake noises or something, and it was like I was crazy. What's that? What? There's just no, like, note or anything to be like, hey, this is why I just tried to murder you? There are more people.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it. These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Oh, there's stuff in there.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
I don't know what I'm missing. Obviously, I would have found it, but... Let's see.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition? Guess I don't need the key.
Oh. That's all I missed? Alright.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
I mean, it's pretty well in order.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Fatal.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Beware, he's cursed! Beware, he's cursed!
You can just shoot the people?
Please, take anything. Just don't kill me.
Okay, I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to have done that. Oh, so that's what happens when you go crazy. Gotcha. No, I've missed something here. Look, I'll be honest. I'm considering cheating a little bit. I don't know. Just because, like, it would just be like skill points and items. I don't know. Part of me wants to finish finding everything in there, but also, I don't know if it's worth it. So I think we're gonna go, we'll keep going straight, and then make a left. Or go to the, hey man, really? There's, just gonna walk around like that, but have nothing interesting to, like, say? We're going to the, we're going back to the Chronicle. See what we can do there. Okay, talk to this lady.
Stay safe.
No, okay. Oh, I gotta do the archive thing. Oh, it's just right here. Okay. Okay, so the burned newspapers. So it takes place after the flood. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven. So it's got to go to Grimhaven. And we're looking for advertisements? Yes. Okay. Ship freight advertisement.
Please, take anything. Just don't shoot me.
Is that it? What do I do now? Dang it, every time. Oh, okay. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port. So down here, is that where I was? That's Pier 3 right there. So we go up and left, and then we ride our boat back down. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll go straight, and then right, and then straight. Is this the location? Now we'll go, yeah. What are those things? Oh, I really thought I could go in there. Nope, I've cast it. God dang it. I was hoping not to get jumped again. Because I don't. Yeah, I'm not exactly equipped for a lot of combat.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Okay. I feel like you don't have to advertise that it's fresh fish, because like, who can't get a hold of fresh fish?
Fresh fish, fresh
Okay,
fish.
I guess that person. Never mind. You know what? That's fine. Whatever.
Ah!
Whoa.
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Just leave. Oh, really? You're gonna make... Oh.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
We got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders, what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Great. Love that.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt. Shot dead. Point blank. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Oh no. Oh, that wasn't real, was it?
The monster sure didn't leave behind much.
Don't waste my shot.
The monster sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man. They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking. This would be a weird artifact in any collection. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? To the mayor with you! You can't take me!
No, okay.
Eat this!
So then it's this one.
You can't take me! Eat to the mayor with you! Die! Die!
No. Okay.
You can't take me! Eat to the mayor with you! Die! Die! No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? No more drink. All we've seen.
I wish they didn't repeat themselves.
And you telling me we ain't
time.
allowed rum?
Really?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you to the mayor with you. Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason,
Oh, what? I
the crew
did that.
went berserk. Only one man got away.
The mayor's cursed these days.
I think we're gonna cut it there. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't love this game. Because even if the story's kind of whatever, the gameplay itself is just kind of rough. I just don't really enjoy that. And so I don't know. Anyways, regardless of if we come back or not, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next whatever we do. Bye-bye.